This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Rupert Resources, Mr. James Withall. James, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah.
Good catching up. We're here at the 2019 Beaver Creek Precious Metal Summit. How's the conference treating you?
Yeah, it's been really good for us this year. It's our second year here with the company, so it's a lot of meetings, a lot of interest in the company, and I think people have followed it for a couple of years, but now they're actually seeing what it's really about, so it's good.
There's a lot to talk about. You just closed the financing, so you're cashed up.
Yep.
You own a mill.
Yep.
You have a starter resource. Very aggressive exploration. Let's talk about all of that. You have a project in northern Finland. Can you tell me a bit about the project?
Yeah, so northern Finland's really come into its own the last couple of years. It's always been known about as a gold district. We own 290 square kilometers of the belt.
100% owned.
100% owned. We bought an existing permitted mine and mill for $500,000 plus a $2 million in a fixed royalty on the restart of production.
How you work a bear market.
Yeah, it was the time and place in the market back in 2016 that you could do that. My background's fund management, and I was recruited by the owners of the company effectively to come and run this. It's an exciting time to be up there. And there's a lot of other companies up there beginning to do some exploration and showing the potential of the region.
Fantastic. Tell me about the mineral belt, because it's pretty extensive.
Yeah, so the central Lapland greenstone belt sits really in northern Finland. It hosts a couple of big operations, obviously Agnico's Killer operation, which is 8 million ounces in the ground, going to produce 250,000 ounces now, so it's Europe's biggest gold mine. Apart from that, you've got the Kevitsa mine, a huge base metals operation run by Boliden, and the Anglo-Americans discovery at Sakatti, which is one of the biggest base metals discoveries of the last 15 years, and it's pretty much sailed under the radar, and you'll see a PFS out on that in the next by the end of the year.
I mentioned the financing that you just closed. Can we talk about that a little bit? You're pretty cashed up.
Yeah, so we just closed on $7.3 million, and importantly, the company had a convertible debenture in place as well, and we managed to get 95% of that to rotate into equity, and that was for $7.7 million. So effectively, it's like raising $14 million right now. So yeah, we're in a great position. We've got $8.3 million of cash, and set up to push on with our exploration.
I know the exploration is aggressive. You're cashed up to be able to do it. Can you talk to me about that? What's the target type?
Yeah, so it's a 15,000 meter program targeting a number of sort of sequential anomalies that we've tested. Over the last 2 years, we've been putting together all the background data, and the market doesn't really care about that. Sure. They just expect you to do all the science and
especially
get it right.
Especially the one we just came out of,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, so but it's been quite a good period to do it. We've had supportive shareholders to fund that work, and so now it's a case, we already made some discoveries based on our new modeling that we did and our new regional understanding. We made those back in April, and now it's going on to test the next 6 to 8 anomalies that we've already identified.
So 15,000 meters, a little over 8 million in the bank.
Yeah.
You have a mill, you have permits in place. What do the next 12 months look like?
So for this regional exploration program, will run for the next 9 months, sequentially doing these targets. We'll be restarting drilling within the mine itself on our 500,000 ounce resource to bring that up in confidence level and test some extensions. And with that'll probably come out to a new 43-101, probably April, May next year. And then we've already done the in-house engineering to restart the operation, so you'll probably see us come out with a study mid next year about restarting the operation.
Now, when you talk about 15,000 meters of drilling and then the various anomalies, do you have a specific target type? Are you looking for near surface? Are you looking for deeper underground, higher grade, or a combination, a variety?
I guess just a bit about it. So this part of Finland is mostly covered in glacial till.
Right.
So the discoveries we made back in April are the first discoveries outside of base metals and the Sakatti discovery to be made undercover, and that's just due to the way we've been targeting. I guess ultimately it's a belt of orogenic style gold deposits, so you're looking for large scale gold deposits, 2 to 5 million ounces or 2+ million ounces.
Excellent.
That's our target size. We're not really interested in small things. Right. We're doing initial appraisals of each of them, and we'll move on sequentially to the next one to test for the potential of these really big targets.
Excellent. Share structure, what does that look like?
We've got 139 million shares out. It's a reasonably tightly held company. We've been supported by some very high net worth individuals, but they've been supporting the company, and they've put in about to $30 million so far into this company. So that's been good. So yes, it's a bit tight in the share structure, but that's good in this past environment. It's put us in a good position.
And shares trade today for approximately?
Shares trading today about 75 cents.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, James, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.